Miles.
Hey there, buddy.
Miles. I couldn't do it. I didn't do it.
It's alright, man. You gave everything you've got.
No, I didn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't.
Here, man. Let's go log some miles on another trail.
Okay.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn the rave at close of day. Rage, against the dying of the light. Go!
Who are we if we don't do the things we say we're gonna do, even if it's just to ourselves?
We're looking live at the start line of the 2026
Because I can't function.
Jackpot Ultra.
I can't function right now.
Now, who are we if we achieve the goals we set after and never settle for less?
I am 1 mile out from my 16th 100-mile finish in 2025.
And who are we if life's problems step in our way?
All right, y'all. So I have made the decision that after this yard, I'm not going to continue.
This is my story on the 59-yard assist. We all know a story can't begin without a travel montage. Let's get it. Nine hours later. Before we get to the start line, let's explain what a Backyard Ultra is. Backyard Ultra is where you get 1 hour to do one loop, which is roughly 4.1667 miles, that being after 24 hours, it's 100 miles. So you're essentially forced to run 100 miles every single day until there is one person standing. All the time you get after finishing the hour, or also called the yard, before the top of the next hour, you can use in the aid station to take in nutrition, change your clothes, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do to get back out onto that next hour or onto that next yard. So in this race, the loop is 4.19 miles, which is a little bit more than 100 miles every 24 hours. And this race is special because it is a silver ticket to the World Team Championships of Backyard Ultra. So there are a lot of big dogs that are willing to go very far in this race to potentially make it to the World Team Championships. Here's a quick Instagram reel I made on the starting lineup for this race. Here are the ultra running legends showing up to the Queeny Backyard Ultra. We have Cody Eubanks, who is a 2-time Bigs World Championship competitor. Jeff Walker, who's ran multiple backyards over 150 miles. Stephanie Rosebow, who's ran many high mileage backyards with a leaving everything on the course personality. She will be there in the final numbers. Stormy Hild is a ruthless, hard-working mentality person. He finished Cocodona 250 last year with some high mileage backyards in him, and this man has no quit in him. He will fight until his dying last breath and leave everything out on the course. And also the Shadow. He's done 27 100+ mile races to his name and is showing up with fresh legs, looking for a good time to goof around and to push limits. There's also Brian Walden, Kayla Straub, Elisen Rooch, David Johnston, and Brian Smith, which are all pretty dang good runners. But with all these large competitors, from Keely Miyamoto's case, we know there can always be an underdog, and any of these names can show up and throw down something that we've never seen before at the Queeny Backyard Ultra. And with that said, let's toe the start line and let's have some fun.
Last whistle. Everybody needs to be hanging right here for me. If you're not here, you're not going out. Same thing when you're pulling in. If you've got just 1 minute on the clock, go over the mats and get back in. As you're dropping, just make sure we've got timing set up here, but just make sure you're telling us. It's middle of the night, you guys leave, and suddenly we're going, what happened?
They're visible. They're not underneath any of your clothing. And then once you cross the mat, then head over. If you don't cross the mat, you just head over. Your lap's not going to count. If you come through after the top of the next hour, that lap will not count.
The first yard's bell was rung a bit early, so I didn't capture the start. This is the first clip.
Oh, my man.
What's up?
How's Cody doing?
I'm doing good, man. This is gonna be a long weekend. Is this gonna be a thing this year?
It might be, man.
I don't know if I'm good enough to be
Cody looks lonely over here.
That was exactly the energy I needed. Cody just chilling on a bench just sparked my goofiness. It splits here. I'm gonna make it my goal to only take this route.
Like I was saying, the weird thing is that like
It's a little windy out here.
A storm is a brewing. The thing about weather in early March in St. Louis, Missouri is that it can be very unpredictable. One year it can be snowing, freezing. Another year, like this year, it can be hot on the first day and then stormy during the first night, cool temperatures during the second day, freezing temperatures during the second night, and then back to warm. This race has some crazy weather that is going to occur, and yeah, we're just gonna trek through this first day here. Some pretty normal miles, pretty normal stuff going on. The race really doesn't begin internally until you get very sleep deprived. Luckily, that won't happen until day 2.
Well, I'm pulling for you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun out here, though. Like, I'm just, probably just gonna run until we can't run anymore. And I'm hoping that everybody like pushes to their goal they got, and then a little bit further, you know.
That's what the plan is. That's the plan.
Starting to get a little warm out here. It's a good thing we only have to worry about this first day being warm. Got 3 layers of tan lines. Check this out.
So happy.
Oh, actually It kind of terrified me for a second. I almost stepped on him.
Six yards down. Almost at a marathon. Yeah, just having fun. The sun's about to go down in a couple hours, and the rain's gonna come.
Alright y'all, we're out here on yard 7. I'm out here with Faith, and I'm curious, her distance PR was a half marathon, and now we are above a marathon. What made you decide to choose this format of a race to do a PR?
I just wanted to see what the human body is capable of. This is different from like any other race format, so just challenging myself mentally, see how much I can rely on God, and just seeing what my body does.
Heck yeah. Yeah, like this format really allows you to push your body to its limits, because you have 1 hour to do roughly 4.2 miles. And it can be pretty challenging if you're a little bit of a slower runner, but if you're a quicker runner, if you're just patient enough, you can go so far. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Faith.
Hey,
Got it, man.
yes sir.
I gotta get the shot. to our first night loop. Let's go. The sun is setting. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave by close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Dylan Thomas, Interstellar.
There's the string of headlights.
We're out onto yard 10. After this yard, we will be 41.9 miles in. Pretty solid. Feeling great. Might get some sleep towards the end of the night. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy the darkness.
Alright y'all, so a lightning storm is coming through and the race director has decided to pull us from the course, as you can hear from that thunder, until 4 a.m. This is very unfortunate. We're going to try not to cramp up. We're going to try to put on compression boots and just deal with this. And it's going to make the rest of the yards very confusing, trying to figure out numbers and stuff, but what can you do? Alright.
It's pretty tied down. I don't think it's gonna go.
Stakes and stuff?
Oh yeah, it's staked and it's also staked.
Got the compression boots on. Now we're gonna go to bed for a little bit, a couple hours here. Hopefully if the storm doesn't blow away our tent.
Alright, y'all, race is unpaused. We're moving forward. It is raining, and it's gonna be a great night out here. We're gonna get a little wet, but that's okay, because eventually it's gonna never rain again. Probably. Or if it does, we'll see what happens. But keep moving forward, and limits are boundless, y'all. Oh yeah. Gonna get real muddy real soon here. We're entering the dirt areas. Let's check it out. Cool. I like to capture that. storm. Sure is raining out here, that's for sure. These trails just turned into rivers, little small ones. Whew. That was a good one. Let's listen for it. Pretty gnarly stuff, huh? Crazy. Just rushing water. Just rushing water. Catch that, bro. Oh. The sunrise is coming. A new day is upon us here at the Queeny Backyard Ultra. And it's gonna stop raining in a couple hours. The trails are gonna be wet for a little while after then, but eventually they'll dry up. It'll just be a normal day. I think they're excited about the morning. What do you guys think? It's like roosters. All the cars are in the parking lot. Ready for a great day. Many miles.
Cool lightning strikes.
Oh, this is a good one. Oh, a lot of water. Yeah, dude. It's kind of interesting. All right, y'all. The second day is upon us. It stopped raining. So I don't know if it's gonna stay like this for a while. That'd be awesome. I'd love to get some dry clothes on. And we're just gonna keep trekking this thing. It's gonna, I think, be like mid-60s today. The night's gonna get pretty cold, so we'll have to deal with that when that comes up. But as y'all know, the world is beautiful. Just gotta look at all the beautiful bits and you'll get through each individual part. Oh, sure. This is crazy. This happened literally in 1 hour, but I feel like it fell while somebody was trying to go under. Luckily, nobody got injured that we know of. Adds a little obstacle to the course, as Jeff said. All right, y'all, we are on yard 19. We were just informed that only the winner will make it to Bigs. If somebody makes it onto the at-large list in terms of yards and is the assist or multiple people, they won't be able to make it because we had that rest period of 3 hours. circles. Kind of feels like us right now, spinning in circles, getting wet. Check it out, rock. I like that one. I like it. We're changing clothes after this loop in about a couple minutes, and we're gonna feel nice and fresh. Second try. Maybe this one's on lock. Oh yeah. Smokes, I just ate. Sorry, I just ate the flip-flop. All over my butt cheeks. My dry clothes. Oh man. Alright, I got a little cleaned up from that fall. Used the flowing water from the rain last night to clean off my flask and arm. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that stop me from boogieing and grooving. My butt cheeks are a little wet, and I did just put on dry clothes, but it was bound to happen anyways. At some point, they would have gotten wet. So why not now? Dance break.
Premium grade.
Tree is gone. It's all muddy. I love it.
I'm the kind of girl who can raise the bar, turn a small town street to a superstar.
He's got the moves.
I'm the kind of girl who can break the mold, turn a faded dream into a solid gold. Try to dim my shine, baby, that won't play. I am crashing through your limits like a tidal.
That's the damage.
If I see the world.
All right, y'all, we are on our 24th yard or 100-mile loop. I changed my shoes and my socks, so I got dry feet finally, and everything's looking to be going really well. Looking forward to the rest of the stay here and eating some chicken tenders when I get back, and putting on this long sleeve because it's getting a little chilly. Well, now we carve our path through the mud. Try not to get the shoes wet. I don't care if I trek through this thing, we gotta get through it. Phase 1, done. Going on to phase 2. Phase 2 does get a little deep. We did it. Made it through unscathed. Now we just have to repeat that until this thing dries up. It's pretty chilly out, so it probably won't dry for a little while. Alright, y'all, we are on yard 24, 100-mile loop with Evan. How are you feeling being out here on your 100-mile loop?
I'm a little tired, a little bit in pain, but we're gonna make it to 100.
Yeah. Have you ever made it to 100 before?
I have, but not in a Backyard Ultra.
Yeah. It is a whole different format. Like, you have to be patient and be willing to only do so many miles per hour, and it does get pretty tough when you sit down and start to cramp up a little bit or something, you know. It's a bit different compared to like just a set distance where you can just like run and not stop, you know. So yeah, man, how much further are you planning on going here? Is it
hoping to get a PR, maybe 25 loops? Yeah, so we'll see. Want to ring the bell.
All right, dude.
How you guys doing? Are you guys good?
Yeah. Sit in silence, 3 minutes.
You guys just sit in silence?
Oh, all this on a team.
I wish you guys had smell-o-vision right now. That wood smells so good. You can smell it in the wind. The woodworkers have been out here all day just crafting it up. I don't know what it is, but they got something. We will be back. It will be back. Camp looks like now. Not many tents here. Alright, y'all, we just made it through the minefield again for like, I think the 12th time. Right back there. Just like dodging and weaving the puddles. It does seem like it's drying up a little bit. I'm getting a little tired, but we only have a couple hours till sunset and I'll be taking naps every single loop. So, feeling good overall. Ready to keep moving forward and keep eating calories and see how far we can go in this thing, how far everybody else can go too. Here we go!
Yeah, killing it!
Yeah. Thanks, guys. One mile at a time. And we go through the trenches again. No duck runs. They're all going home. Good thing we are already home. The sun is setting. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage, against the dying of light. Dylan Thomas, Interstellar. Going through the mines again here. Every hour I'm gonna try to get as much sleep as possible. So I might only get a couple clips through the night here because I'm trying to lock in on that. And yeah, just keep moving forward. There's some deer staring at me right now. I don't know if you guys can see their eyes. A little scary. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
That guy's awesome. He's been out here all day today, all day yesterday, and even some of the night, just cheering us on. To just take time off and just cheer on people to, you know, be the last person standing. It's kind of like your own personal Hunger Games in your backyard. Yeah, they're just watching us thin down. It's actually kind of terrifying.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got the
out on yard 33. Try to get some sleep the last 3 loops, and I got some resting eyes. I didn't like sleep actually.
In the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging. Take me to imaging. No, they can't mess with the energy. That's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels. Just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitious beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead. Wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win. It's how my life set up. Slim don't fold. Probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep
just like that. Parking lot is empty again. The second's out. And there will be people back here in the morning. That's for sure.
On screen when I step out there, scene with me go. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
Pretty lights. I just looked up while hiking a hill and I saw this massive stump and I thought it was this huge figure and I was like, whoa. And then I was like, it's just a stump. Alright, here's an update. We are on yard 37. Steph carried me in for the last yard. I was really sleepy and actually falling asleep, having slight dreams while out on the trail. And then I got just a minute or 2 of sleep at the tent and chugged some coffee. Now I'm blaring music in my ears, using some past tricks, and just chatted with Stormy for a bit. Stormy's been off the front of the pack all race. He's getting sleep every loop. I think he said about 7 minutes, so he's flying and he's feeling good. The rest of us are on a little bit of the struggle bus, but as you guys probably know, you can struggle for hundreds of miles. It just all comes down to your mind. And that's easily showcased in Big's Backyard Ultra, the World Championships. We keep moving forward. Check out this guy. I was peeping this guy yesterday, actually, during the day part. I was like, oh, that's a cool rock. It's still there. Alright, y'all, so my predictions came true. The 5 legends that I stated before this event started are all out here. It's just us 5 left. Yeah, we're all still out here pushing. I think 40 yards down or something. I don't know. We're just moving. Sunrise is coming in 2 hours, though. I know that's for sure. Alright, y'all, I'm falling asleep again. I'm falling asleep. And I only got 1.5 loops of darkness left. So I just gotta power through. There it is. is, yow. Day 3. Day 3, baby. There's the sunrise, and there's the moon. Both right next to each other. You can get them in the same frame. I'm running a little late. I was falling asleep. We gotta go. Oh yeah. There it is. Day 3 has arrived at the Queeny Backyard Ultra, last person standing. We are currently at 180.17 miles, or 43 hours. There are 4 people out here of 127 that started. The morning is coming for the 3rd time. And I was battling sleep deprivation last night and hallucinations on the trail. I have no idea how I got through that. But we did, and the light is here, and we're awake, and we're ready for some miles. Keep pushing your limits, y'all. Here's the mines. These are the mines. These are the mines. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Yeah, that's the stuff. We are out on yard 45. It's getting a little tough. I'm putting in more effort to go slower, but I know that 200 miles is only 3 loops away after this one, and then my PR is only 2 loops after that, so just gotta make it to that sunset and then do whatever we can to like try to get through each yard in that night, because like, oh man, based on what happened last night, I'm terrified. Oh man, I don't even know what to do. So we're gonna give it our all though. We always do. Thank you. Alright y'all, so here's what's going down. Due to the 3-hour pause, and it also was daylight savings this morning, there's some confusion in terms of which yard we're actually on. The general consensus of the runners is right now we're on yard 48. We're on our 200 mile loop. Also, I do have some almost injury pain. It's very, very close. I noticed there's swelling. It's tender to the touch on my ankle. So I don't want to rupture anything or injure anything, because I have another 100 miler in 2 weeks. And I would love to hit a distance PR. I'm so close, and I'm going to try. But I really don't want to injure this thing. So I'm trying to decide on what to do that right now. But yeah, I got Spiky out here with me. So Mitch, if you're seeing this video, I got Spiky here with me. We're chilling in this yard. And yeah, that's all the updates. Morale isn't too low. It's not high at all. I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all see those hawks? Yeah, I sure do. Alright. He's a paid actor. Yeah, look at my eyeballs. I'm pretty dang cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Oh yeah. This one's for you, Cody Eubanks. Oh yeah. This is it, man. Hey. I see what you mean, Cody. I see what you mean. This is beautiful. Can't stay too long though. Gotta keep going. Sun is setting. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Dylan Thomas, interstep. We gotta go. We're running behind schedule. Y'all, this is crazy. I literally just chugged a full coffee, 24 minutes ago at the start of this yard, and the light level has dimmed ever so slightly, and I'm already dozing off and seeing things just because I haven't slept all event except for that one little break that we had on the first night. I've been trying to sleep, I just can't. I'm trying to look at the bright side. I gotta get through this yard. I might see some weird things, but we just gotta pass them. Move forward. Go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn the rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Go! Oh yeah.
Great job, buddy.
Thank you.
Great job. You're doing awesome. The residences that line this trail are awesome. They're giving so much motivation. Every single loop. Oh man, it's awesome. Yeah, I don't think something ended up well with Stormy. This whole race he's been out in front of the pack, running pretty fast, and this loop he started off by walking, and I patted him on the shoulder. I said, "Let's go, dude," and he walked all the way down the hill, and then I went up this one hill, turned around, and his headlamp was gone. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I called him up and I was like, "Yo, Stormy, you got this, bro. You got this." There's been many loops where I've been 6 minutes behind on schedule and I've caught up. You know, it's possible. And he said that he's going to finish the loop. So I hope nothing more than for him to come up on me very shortly here, and then we can trek it in together.
Stormy finished yard 55 with just a couple minutes to spare, and he towed the start line to yard 56, made it out there a little bit, and then had to turn around, unfortunately. So from now on, which isn't many more yards, it's just going to be Jeff Walker and I. At this point in time, with us being so delirious and both of our souls being pretty kind souls, we kind of agreed upon, hey, you know, if I'm struggling, help me. Hey, if you're struggling, I'll help you. And we're just going to try to push our limits out here and see how far we can possibly go, because the winner gets to go to Bigs, the World Championships of Backyard Ultramarathon, which is just absolutely insane. So we both agreed we're just going to try our best to carry each other to our own limits. And unfortunately, that dream fell short for myself. But fortunately, that became a reality and a dream come true for Jeff. I'll see you there. Dude, I think we all are, even if we only go 50 miles. Alright, y'all, so I have made the decision that after this yard, I'm not going to continue. That problem we were talking about earlier, it is worse. It's more in gray area, and to prevent myself from not being able to run the next 100-miler in 2 weeks, we will be leaving. And Jeff finishes next yard, he'll take the ticket to Bigs, which is super sick for him because that's something that he really wants. And in itself, I was telling myself that it's just kind of a side quest, even though it is a life goal to get there. I am going for a lot this year, and I have to be very smart in how I approach these goals. So in itself, yes, one can say I am giving up, but in the other side, I am giving up for the greater good of my future self. And yeah, that's the thing about Backyard Ultras, you know, they can go infinitely, so it's cool. Because if this was a 100-miler, you know, I'd finish 100 miles, I'd go home. That's it. Nobody would think much of it. But when it gets really competitive like that, to other people, then, you know, it becomes more of a letdown. That's why when I toe the start line to a Backyard Ultra, my goals are to push my limits and to push other people's limits and to inspire other people and see their whole story get written out instead of becoming the last person standing. That's why in these videos that I make, or even my Instagram, Facebook posts, you'll never see me post placement, because that's not something that I care about. And I care more about the journey and the experience and the connections you make over, hey, I got first place in this race, you know. So yeah, the world is what you make of it. Most important part is that you take its information given to you and you move forward with it in the best way that you think it would help your future self. Taking the wide way one more time. Oh yeah. And trekking to the line. It'll be good. All of our spectators have gone to bed. This was a very beautiful event, an experience to literally run all weekend long. It is now Monday, and we started at Friday at 10 a.m. It's crazy. Before we get to the final clips of this yard and Jeff finishing his final yard, earning the ticket to Big's Backyard Ultra, I want to quickly note this video's sponsor, Down With Running. Down With Running is a non-profit organization that helps individuals with special needs set goals that matter to them, and then supports them every step of the way in reaching them. Through one-on-one work and community events, Down With Running helps build confidence, encourages growth, and turns goals into reality. So no matter the starting point, you've got a team behind you. From a couch to a 5K, they've got you learning to ride a bike, they got you. If you'd like to support this nonprofit, the Cedar Bend Endurance event held in Waverly, Iowa on September 5th of 2026 has 4-hour and 8-hour timed events for those seeking new distance PRs in those formats and those who may be a little daunted to jump from the usual 6-hour to 12-hour formats. If you or someone you love with special needs wants to set physical goals and chase after them, scan this QR code and apply with Down With Running. Thank you, Down With Running, for sponsoring this video, and now back to the finishing clips.
I'll leave y'all with this closing note. I know this may let some of y'all down with competitive spirits, but I want you to know that life is more than comparison, and sometimes the most beautiful thing is seeing those around you succeed, even if it hinders your success a little bit. So that's all I gotta say. I hope y'all have a great day, and keep pushing your limits, because you know they're boundless. Just had to take an emergency trail dump, and I saw this little guy. I didn't even notice his face until right now. Look at this. It's a little rock with a frowny face. What? That's kind of cool. I noticed that little guy when I was wiping my cheeks with the leaf. Well, now it's mine.